What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to be working on the Bobcat Excavator again. I actually have it out at a job site. As you can see, there's a bunch of land over there that has been cleared. Unfortunately, I did not make a video of clearing any of that land or clearing the trees or anything like that, but I do have some more work to do over on this property over here, so I will be doing a video on that. But today, before I get started, I have been having an issue with this machine overheating. I ended up replacing the thermostat in the machine, as well as draining the coolant and trying all of that, and it still seems to be overheating somewhat. So I'm going to take another look at this today. I actually cleaned out the radiator the other day, which I think may have helped a little bit of the issue, but as you can see, it still looks kind of dirty. In any case, I've got this product right here called Lube Super Coolant. It says that you can add this to your coolant and it will reduce the operating temperature of the car, truck, machine, whatever it is. So I'm hoping that by adding this and some more coolant, that hopefully the operating temperature on this machine will run just a little bit lighter. So as you can see, here's the big diesel motor. I think it's like a 73 or 74 horsepower motor. Up top is the radiator fill cap. And there's a little bit of fluid in there. But I basically, this bottle I read on the back says that it can mix with about 3 to 4 gallons of coolant. And this machine actually takes about exactly 3 gallons. So let me get the cap off of this. We'll add it to the machine and then add some more coolant. Alright, so rip off the tag, we'll just shake it up a bit, who knows. Open up the cap. Of course, there's a little seal. Break the seal. And they had actually a couple different types. There was one that was specifically for diesels, but the coolant that I have in this machine right now is green, which is acceptable for this motor. So I figured I would just go with the regular bottle of this that was green so that it matched. I mean, it probably wouldn't have made a difference, but I just figured if this is green, the coolant in here is green, we'll go ahead and do that. So let's add it in. Alright guys, so I also have some more coolant I'm going to add just to make sure that this stuff circulates throughout the system. Alright, the reservoir is about half full. I'm going to put the cap back on and we'll run the machine for a while, and after a while we'll know if it's still overheating or if it just runs hot or what the deal is with this engine. Alright, so while I'm doing this video, the tracks on this machine need tightened. So you can't really tell right now, but they are a little bit loose. I've got this grease gun right here, and these tracks require a special adapter. This is what it looks like. I've really never seen anything like this. And quite frankly, I've never even seen what this looks like under this plate. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this cover and try to tension out the tracks a bit farther. Hopefully they're not maxed out yet, and that I can add on some grease in there so that they can become stretched out farther. So it's really hard to see in there, but somehow this adapter sits inside of there. So I'll try to get this adapter in there and figure out what we're gonna do here. All right, so I've got the fitting on there. I'm gonna set the machine up, move the bucket and push it up so that I can see how much tension is in the track, and that's how I'll know how tight and how much grease to pump in. All right, so as you guys can see, there is just way too much slack in this track right here. I mean, there's supposed to be like an inch, if that, between that bottom track right there and these rollers. So there's about 4 or 5 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pumping this up with grease. All right, guys, I was a little freaked out at first. I couldn't get that coupler on that track, but I got it on and it looks like it's working all right. I definitely did tighten up that track. It was pretty loose. Let me go ahead and run that track around a few times, and then we will swing around and do the other side. All right, so the same thing on this side. This track is pretty loose. I'll go ahead and set the camera up